what we call a this day only. What's a this day only? This day only is an opportunity for you to be able to get a huge discount on a product that only lasts until midnight tonight. We are offering to you your choice of an 8-count of your 6-ounce Black Angus Sirloin steaks, or you can order the 16-count. So choose 8-count or 16-count. These are the lowest prices that we've ever offered. These are expiring prices that do go away tonight at midnight. All the foods come with free shipping and handling, and everything in the entire show is on FlexPay. And FlexPay simply means you don't have to pay the full amount. You can spread those payments out. In this case, over 3 months, to get the 8-count, it's $18. I would say go ahead and bump it up to the 16-count because it's just $1 more when you're looking at the FlexPay and 2 more FlexPays. This handsome gentleman happens to be not only a foodie, but he's an award-winning TV chef and best-selling diet author. Nice to have you back, Tim Wilkins.
Nice to see you, Marlo. And I grew up in a butcher shop.
That's right.
My family owned one, and we had Black Angus beef as well. So I know the value of Black Angus and what that brings, the marbling, the rich flavor, all the things that you look for when you have that Black Angus flavor. And with the 28 days of aging, what that does is it enhances that flavor. It also breaks things down so it's even more tender. When we talk about this, one of the things I learned early on, you're seeing it individually frozen over there, but while you're there, Marlo, before I feed you,
come on over.
This is very important to see. One of the things I learned as a kid, one of the third things I learned, because they didn't let me handle knives for the first year or two, was how to hand trim a steak. So what that's doing for you is bringing out the perfection in the meat and not leaving that big circle of fat around the outside or on the top. It's getting rid of that gristle. It's giving you just perfect steak. If you look at those white marks in the middle, that's the marbling. That's that flavor, that deep, rich juice that you're gonna get in every bite. And that's what's gonna make this, really, this is the steak of steaks. When you go into a fine steakhouse, this is what you're getting. Now,
I want to do this really quickly.
you do what you're getting, and I'll feed you.
All right, here's your visual of what you're getting. And by the way, the 16-count is the most popular. It's a much better buy, of course, and I'll kind of break out the savings for you. But you do have a choice, of course, an 8-count or a 16-count. This is going to be great because a little bit later on, we're gonna have lobster. So we figured a nice surf and turf for the holiday would put a smile on most people's faces, right? And all of the work is done for you. We only work with the finest butchers in the country to be able to bring to you these delicious foods. Remember, normally the 8-count of steak sells for $89.95. You're paying $54. So it's really a significant difference in savings of $35. It's the lowest price we've ever offered. If you'd like to have them, do use our express automated ordering or go to our website, hsn.com. And if you've got any of our smart devices, you've got a tablet or a cell phone, download our free app to your mobile phone because we are very busy on the phone lines. I want to remind you, 1 day only price on these. So for the holidays, it's so great. A side of salad, veggies with this. I love the lobster pairing with this.
You talked about me being a diet author. I'm also an over 50 bodybuilder and competitor. I'm still helping people everywhere with their diets and nutrition. People know, do I go keto? Do I do paleo? What do I do? Steak is on every diet, and steak salad is a stunning way to feel like you're getting, so I treat myself with food. There's not a lot of things I go upscale that I want the finest of the finest when I eat steak like Pureland meat. This is the steak that's actually served in 5-star restaurants where you don't need sauces. They list on the write-up on HSN, perfect for fajitas and sandwiches and things like that. This is one of those things that has to be all by itself.
Yes.
It's a standalone. If you were to go out to a really fine restaurant and order this quality of steak with Black Angus, it would be high dollar. You know that potato that comes on the side would be $8.
Just the meat itself.
Just
a lot of those
meat
fine restaurants are a la carte, by the way. We're showing you what remains. It is the first day of fall. That means if you haven't thought about the holidays, it's time. And we thought, what better way to entertain your family and friends, or to even treat yourself during any day of the week, than with high quality Black Angus sirloin steaks that have been aged, you said, for over 28 days. So they're all here. You've got your 8-count and your 16-count. Here's what's happening. Over the past few weeks here on Good Eating with Marlo, we've been offering what we call a this day only. And a this day only means we only select one item in the whole show but we give you a huge, significant savings on it. We're doing it with the Pureland steaks today. So what does that mean? Tomorrow, the prices will go up. And I did a little math. So on the 8 count, the price will be $35 more. That's a lot of money to save. $35, think about it. And then on your 16 count, I believe the savings there is $40.
That's amazing. So
the 16 count, again, is a better value. You've got an opportunity to be able to get this on our FlexPay. I know I explained FlexPay a little bit earlier, but remember, free and instant for everyone. It's $18.32 if you want the 8 count, and then it's $19.99. You know, you talked about dining out. We should certainly dine out from time to time on the special occasions, but any day of the week where you just want, you know, you want a nice steak over a salad, or you want to pair it with a little pasta, or here we're going to do it with a little broccoli.
Or we're going to step up and really treat. It's a special occasion. It's an anniversary. It's a birthday. You're going to put that with a nice lobster tail, and you're going to make a little surf and turf. Look how pretty that is. And I love broccolini. That's almost as expensive as steak.
And somebody's going to say, wow, you really went all out, right? It doesn't get much better than that in a fine dining restaurant or in your home. We bring the butcher shop to your door, and if you want it, as we saw on that last counter, only 600 of you will be able to grab this. So don't wait. If you haven't shopped, go ahead and secure this by placing your order. Over the past couple of weeks, most of our, not everyone, but most of our this day onlys have sold out because you recognize the savings, and of course you love the products that we've been bringing to you. So we've got a 4-minute clock. If you'd like to have it, now's the time to dive in and shop with us for it. So they come individually frozen.
I want to talk about that too. Let me do what I have to do, because I know there's people that really looking forward to these steaks. I love to feed the crew, by the way, as much as I love to feed my family. My family loves Pureland meat, by the way. My daughter, she's spoiled rotten, my youngest, Landon. Actually, I will cook one of these, cut it in half, and make her steak and eggs 2 days in a row.
Oh, I love you as a dad.
Before school.
Can you imagine? Before school?
Before school.
I'm moving in.
So these are individually frozen. The beauty of that is when you get the 8-pack or the 16-pack, you can take these out just for you and your husband, just for you and a special occasion, and still save the other ones. If you want to do it just because it's Friday, or you want to do it because it's date night, like we had Friday and Saturday because the little one was away, you can reach into the freezer. These are individually frozen. Take them out the day before, and then take them out about an hour before and season them. They come with a seasoning pack, by the way.
Perfect.
And they come with a card that says how to cook the perfect steak. So there will be no user errors that tell you that you did this wrong. Sear them a couple minutes on each side. Put them in the oven at 400, 425, I think it says on there, for about 6 minutes. They are flawless and beautifully tender.
And you can keep these in your freezer for about 12 months. I don't think they'll last that long.
No.
All right, we've got a 2-minute clock up on the screen. We wanted to start the hour off with a this day only, reminding you the price is an expiring price. It does go away tonight at midnight. These are delicious, they're tender. You add a little salt and pepper, that's all you need. I'm gonna go to our foodie table and say hi. Wow, we got a big crowd. Hi, everybody.
Hey, Marla.
Hello, Chris, and Chef Eric.
Hi.
And Kristen is here, that's new, and Kelly's here.
Hi.
And my favorite, Richard, is here. How are you guys enjoying the steaks?
What's not to like?
I know, aren't they delicious?
So good.
And they're the perfect size. They're 6-ounce size, and I think for a lot of us, 3 ounces is good. So they're really a generous size. Did you hear what Tim talked about? He fixes his daughter. Steak and eggs in the morning.
Listen,
My 5-year-old gets a piece of string cheese.
String cheese in the morning. My producer,
lucky if he gets that.
my producer said all she got was a bowl of cereal in the morning.
And everything he said about a steak salad, it is so true. It's healthy, it's nutritious, it's full of protein.
And it feels indulgent, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And I think that's what's so great about it. I'm delighted that we get to share these with you. My eyes can't help but see those lobster that are coming up in the show a little bit
I
later
got my
on.
hand smacked.
Right?
I was trying to eat one. He said, not yet.
Not yet, not yet. So the pairing of the, can you imagine having that in your freezer? Lobster steak, surf and turf. I'm saying that's kind of fancy and nice. I like it, you know? You want to just do a little impromptu something for friends or family, or it's date night and you want to cook dinner for someone, it couldn't be better. I hope that you're on board. Come on in. We give you 30 days, even with our food. You still get 30 days to make a final decision, but we really bring in experts like Tim and others to really bring to you the very best of the best. And Pureland is a brand that we've been offering here at HSN. We just have a couple of seconds remaining on the clock.
I want to point out to everybody again, 28 days age, which brings out the richness of the flavor. Certified that Black Angus has a richness and flavor all to its own because of the marbling. Most important thing though, the hand trim. our expert butchers up there are making sure you're not getting that big rim of fat around the outside. They're not getting the gristle. You're just getting that amazing flavor that bite after bite is tender and juicy.
It's so perfect for the holidays or beyond. Tim, thank you so much for being here. With everyone on the phone lines, maybe 300 remain. Remember, this is expiring pricing. The 16 count, which is the better buy. That's what I would buy. Fewer than 200 remain in the 16 count. That's the better buy because you get to save more money. You actually save $40 off, and you've got a longer flex pay on the 16 count. The 8 count is also a great choice. You're saving $35 on the 8 count, but with that, we're gonna leave it available for you. Hey, don't forget to get social with us. Give me a moment, I'm gonna reach for the iPad. We always wanna hear your comments and your thoughts, and I'd like to hear what foods you'd like to see here on Good Eating with Marlo. We've got a jam-packed show. Don't forget the lobsters are gonna be coming up in just a moment, but today is the first day of fall. That means chocolate time. We can finally get ready to ship you chocolate. So